What's up guys, me again, backwards cap this time, I'm so cool, and it's like 9:05 at night, so there's no sun. Little update on me on the run. So Special Effects announced this week that 200 people now have signed up to do the 10k, up from 150 from last week, so that's marvellous. Hopefully each of us raising a bare minimum of 20 quid. That's some serious money and awareness we can raise. Special Effect, fantastic. Good old Graham Boyd, aka AC Bongos, has signed up, who was my inspiration 3 years ago to start running. So it's kind of cool that although he's in Seattle and I'm still in the Kent countryside, we're kind of doing that together, which is pretty cool. I've managed to keep to my training, despite the fact that if you've been following me on Twitter, I have been doing so much painting and decorating and DIY, which has kind of taken up all week. It took far too long. All stairs, landing, whole lot, but it's all done. But I've been keeping to sprint, hike, day off. That seems to be the best for all my various leg and feet injuries. It doesn't seem to hurt too much, so I'm sticking to that. A little bit different this week because I'm recording this Saturday night. Sunday morning I'm doing my training for my other event, which is kind of more up my street from my build. It's a 15k or a 35-pound pack, and we're going to go for 14-mile tab, tactical advance to battle, for those who want to know what a tab is. It's basically a fast walk, fast hike, as quick as you can go whilst technically walking. We'll jog a little bit, but with that kind of weight you can't jog too much. But that has to happen. I have to keep doing that training. It doesn't help a 10k, believe it or not. Even though it's a big distance, it's completely different. It's an endurance event. A 10k is a long sprint. This week, 2 days ago, I tried out what I thought would be my 10k route that I'd do for the actual event, like I promised I would. Turned out it was just short. It was 9.2k. However, I've got two solutions. I live in the middle of a valley, or two valleys. So we're up the top now. I have to go up valleys everywhere I go, which makes it really tough for a sprint. But I've either got a little area I can add on to what I did, and I think that might be long enough. We'll try that because it's at least interesting. The other one is I ran along the bottom of the valley, along the river. It's very boring and it won't be a circuit. So all I'll do is I'll run 5k, and once I get a bing bong in my ears, I'm trying to find my earpiece, that I've run 5k, I'll just turn around. Boring, but it'll be 10k. So we've got a 10k route planned either way. Sunday, Monday, blah, by the time I get sprints and runs in, it'll probably be next Friday that I'll try that out. And hopefully that'll be a 10k distance. In which case I'll do it because it's quite interesting.
Time 25 minutes.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. It's more interesting than just running along the bottom of a valley. I've now got my digital woman shouting at me, so apologies if you can hear that. Other than that, we just keep going. The only way to prepare for a 10k is to run. And I'm not too good at running, and I've been awful, and I had a lot of injuries last year that ran into this year. Shin splints took like 7 months to go away. Shin splints are just the worst. I ruptured my Achilles, I did my ACL, and then I got shin splints in both legs, which was a nightmare. But touch wood, everything's kind of holding together since this lockdown started. So I'm going to keep running. We'll keep pushing it. I'll finish a 10k no matter what. The good thing when I did my 9.2k, it was actually a pretty good speed, even though I've been decorating all day and I told myself I was only going to walk it. I actually ended up running quite a bit of it and in a pretty good pace. So I'm quite optimistic I can get a decent time. It's not going to be a sub 1 hour. I would love it to be, but it's just not. I'm too fat, old and unfit. But I'm working on it. I'll do my best. It'll be under an hour and a half, that's for sure. Which is what I was petrified I wouldn't even be able to do that. But I can't even talk and walk without wheezing at the moment. Also, cunningly, forgot my asthma inhaler. Always good when you're asthmatic and running. Never mind, I just do this a lot, which sounds great. Not that anyone would come and help me, but never mind. So yeah, we keep going. I'm strangely optimistic now. I think now I've got all my decorating done, I can actually rest up during the day. We've got some really hot days ahead of us down here in the southeast of England. It's going to be like 26 degrees, so I don't do mornings, I'm a gamer. I'm up playing games like you lot are. So we'll be going for some late night runs, which I'm fine with. Perfectly fine at the minute, 9 o'clock plus. So we'll do that next week. Big tab tomorrow. It's going to be tough. That's right, good company, good scenery, and yeah, we'll keep going. Hope everyone's all right, hope everyone's safe. I'd like to say a thank you to everybody that's raised money so far. We have raised a whopping £110, which is 36% of my target. Thank you to Lee, Craig, Asric, Habicat, Belinda, Chris, Anonymous, and of course Mark, who's about to have a baby. So congratulations, Mark, if you've had this baby by now, or if you're about to have your baby, but congratulations. Thank you to those 9 people. £110 is awesome. Been asked to raise 20, but I'm aiming for 300, guys. So if you can spare any money, I know it's tough. I've had a few people message me, just going to get right in my face while I crawl through these bushes. Had a few people message me saying, I'd love to sponsor you, but money's tight. I understand that. I completely understand that. We're still in lockdown here in the UK, or part lockdown, and it's been tough. And times are tough. So I ask you this, please share this video or retweet a tweet. Just raise awareness. Not for me, not for sponsorship, but for Special Effect. Nearly forgot who they were called. I was going to call them Special Reserve, who used to do mail order gaming a long time ago. That's mail, not mail. It wasn't order a husband. Anyway, I better do some running. Thanks ever so much everybody who watches these, who supports me, supports Special Effect. I'll do an update once a week until the big event, and then I'll do a post video once I've done it as well, and you'll see me crying. Don't know which angle we're going for the cap next week, maybe sideways. It's only because it's holding my enormous hairdo down, which is enormous, and maybe I'll show you one week. Thanks for watching, till next time.